I'm fairly sure most of us are familiar with that phrase. From our own weddings, maybe weddings someone we know, family, friends, maybe a movie we've seen. But it's something I've been compelled to think about a lot in these last few weeks before this great day. It's the sort of phrase. There's a lot of like them in our lives that we hear often. They're spoken so much, but we're not forced to really think about what they mean. And that particular phrase, for instance, despite the countless times it's been spoken for hundreds of years since it was first put in the Book of Common Prayer, despite the countless times it's been spoken on behalf of a bride and being to be, despite the innumerable weddings over these centuries since it was first written, church weddings, Vegas weddings, beach weddings, lakeside weddings, beautiful days like this with beautiful people like this. That phrase remains. And it remains a very powerful one. And, very loving and kind of surprising. Because it's actually not about you two. It's about everybody else here. It's an expression of love, dearly beloved, on behalf of Liz and Mac for everyone else here, which I think is just really beautiful. And it's a phrase that I think beautifully encapsulates what a good marriage is really about. And very succinctly and right out the gate, too. It's the first line of that traditional ceremony. Simply put, marriage, a good one, is about love and other people. As in loving beyond yourself, loving outside of yourself, your spouse, your family, your spouse's family, your children, friends. It's about entirely embracing, I think, the idea that loving someone else beyond you is maybe one of the greatest things we can do. So it's in that spirit, I think Liz and Mac, first of all, want to thank everybody here, they're dearly beloved, for coming. And some of us a long way, too. We'd also like to especially honor Liz's grandmother, Cheryl, who couldn't be with us today, but was here in spirit. We'd also like to remember those who have passed. Liz's grandfather, Gerald, Mac's grandparents, Catherine, Cecilia, and William, Mac's uncles, William and Mark. We're now going to have two brief readings, one chosen by Liz, one chosen by Mac. It should be noted, neither knows what the other has chosen.